There it is. Okay, so if you have not already, go and check your paycheck. We have Brianna that is going to be having her VIP bonuses on there, which is awesome. You pooped? Great. Awesome. That's my favorite. You pooped, but you didn't. Thank you, Emily. You're so sweet. Charlotte. Waiting room in.
It's noon.
I know, that's why I said go check your check. Hello, Mandy, and I think it was Haley, and I'm not sure who else got on. Go and check your paycheck. That's fun. Remember, we will be doing the credit stacking promo, I believe. So if you are needing to convert some of that to credits, you need to make sure you do that. I can't see any reactions right now because I'm currently checking mine, but hopefully Bree is having an amazing reaction right now. Rimming, for real, stop. This kid, I swear, was trying to kill me. There we go. Okie dokie. How are we feeling, guys? Currently overjoyed talking to my husband. Oh, good. Good. Okay, so if we are feeling amazing about our check, that is awesome. We should talk about it. If we are feeling discouraged by our check, biggest check this month, that's awesome, Mandy. Good job. Good job. If you are feeling like your check is not what you want it to be or need it to be, or we're hoping it would be, I gotta move these balloons. Hang on, I'm sorry, y'all. I came to the grocery store to get balloons for the twins because it's their birthday, and they are like all up in the way. Okay, I need to move those back there. Please don't touch them, okay? Please leave them be. Okay, better. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, so if you are feeling like your check is not something that you're super proud of or stoked about, you and you only are the only person, way, whatever. Oh my gosh, this car is killing me right now. That can change that. Like, nobody else can go and make your check be bigger but you. So I would encourage everybody who is feeling discouraged right now because their check might not have been what they wanted it to be, to go forward this week with a different gusto, right? Go forward, push those minis out, get some people on Thrive, right? Talk to people with excitement and joy and be happy that you are a thriver and that you are feeling good, and help them to feel the same way. And when you are leading your life that way, when you are leading from a place of like joy and just loving your product and loving the way that it is impacting your life, you are then in turn going to impact other people's lives. And when you impact other people's lives, that is going to impact your paycheck. And that's just plain simple. That's how it works. Whenever you are focusing on other people and being a light to them and a joy to them, you are impacting their life. That impacts your paycheck. So that has everything to do with customer retention. Everything. Making sure that you are checking in with the people that you already have there while also pulling in new customers, right? We don't want to forget about the people that we already have, which is why we have this Zoom, to always talk about different ideas and tips and tricks and ways that we make sure that we don't just leave those people who have been with us for however long in the dust while we're constantly chasing new people. Because whenever you are truly making an impact on somebody's life, right? It is not a momentary impact. It is not, I'm going to make an impact on their life for 5 minutes while they order this box real quick, and then I'm going to bounce, right? Anybody in your life who has made a true impact? Like just what we're talking about right now in the Thrive Army chat. Courtney has made a huge impact on my life. I mean, tons and tons and tons of people have. But specifically, Courtney has made a massive impact on my life. She didn't make a massive impact on my life by talking to me for 5 minutes and then walking away. Right? She made such a big impact on my life by caring about me, by pouring into me, by dealing with all of my BS and my shenanigans. And like, I can't, I hated her, y'all. Like, I literally hated her. She dealt with that. She pushed through that because she knew when we got to the other side, what it would do. Right? So whenever we are talking to our customers and they are being difficult about taking their Thrive experience, or they are being difficult about wanting to Thrive for free, they're having a hard time coming up with how to post or how to talk to people about thriving for free, it is very, very easy to get frustrated with them. It is very, very easy to just like, I'm not dealing with this anymore. Like, whatever, I'm not going to talk to them anymore. Like, they can do whatever they're going to do. I'm not, you know what I mean? It's very easy to throw your hands up in the air. And I'm not saying that you should never throw your hands up and just be like, I've done all I could do and that's it, right? I'm saying that we really need to learn that balance. We really need to get to know people as well as we can, as fast as we can, through like the color personalities and stuff like that, so that we can see if they are somebody that is worth pushing through, right? And let me move over to the chat real quick. We need to be able to see if they are somebody that we need to walk through the fire with, right? Emily, I'm glad that your check was more than you expected. Jordan, I have had all my neighbors with minis for months and weeks, and they are all slowly trying it and they are each loving it. Exactly. Okay, so let's use that situation as an example right there. They've had minis for weeks or months, right? I'm sure there have been multiple times that Jordan has been like, you know what, F this, I'm done. Like, I'm not going to keep checking it on you. They're never going to take these stupid mini experiences. Like, what a waste of product, what a waste of my time. Like, this sucks, right? But she didn't let that like take over. She didn't just throw her hands up in the air and say, F this, I'm not doing it anymore, right? She kept doing whatever it is that she did. And Jordan, please feel free to unmute and let us know like how often you were checking in with them. Were you just talking to them, like building a relationship, or were you asking about Thrive? Like, what did that look like?
Well, we all have kids and they all play together, so I see them pretty much daily. But this past weekend, they were all complaining about naps and that they were tired. And I'm like, okay, we're thriving all together this weekend, like, until they finally tried it. They tried it all together.
That's awesome. I love the way that you did that. And it's actually the example that I was going to use before you had said that was the last round of free mini experiences that I did, right? Which I hate doing free mini experiences because people like don't value it. The last round of free mini experiences that I did, one immediately took the product, listened to my instructions, answered my messages, got to day 3, ordered her 800 box, became a promoter, and is loving it, right? One of the other ones kept giving me, like, she would respond to me, but she kept giving me reasons why she wasn't going to start. The other 3 that I did literally have never messaged me back. I've checked on them. I've asked them how they're doing. Like, hey, did you get your mini? I see that it was delivered. I have the instruction card in there, but I want to send you instructions as well, like verbally. Let me know if you need to call, like nothing. And that's going to happen, but I'm not going to give up on them because I know that at some point and when they're ready, they will come around. So my other friend that had gotten it, that was answering me, but kept giving me reasons why she wasn't starting. I know her. I know that she's skeptical, right? Because I took the time to get to know my customer. I know that she's skeptical of the product, and I know that she's very hesitant to mix it with anything else, right? So I asked her point blank, like, yeah, she was on Fix It with her med. That is totally fine. Like, you just hold on to the mini experience. And whenever you are done with your medication, you let me know, we can get through it, right? So then a week goes by and I know that her medication is ended and she still hasn't done it. And I just was RCMing her about life. I was not talking to her about Thrive. I was not pressuring her. I was not applying any sort of stipulation like, you said you were going to do this mini experience. You know what I mean? I literally was just checking on her about life, what she was posting. And whenever I messaged her about a post that she had put up about her kiddo, and I just messaged her about her kiddo, like, oh my gosh, Clear looks so cute today, you know, whatever. She commented or messaged me back and she said, hey, you know what? I finished those antibiotics and I'm ready to start now. Like, that was her response to me. That's what happens. Haley, if your speaker's not working, click the screen and then up at the top left, you'll see a speaker that has like an X because it was probably connected to your car. If you click that speaker with the X, it's going to unmute it. Whenever mine was connected to my car and I took it off. Oh, she got it. Okay, good. Anyway, so my point is that you have to know.
I had that speaker with the X yesterday and I hit it and still nothing. So.
Oh, what was that? Okay, you have to know who it is that you're talking to, right? You have to at least have a vibe for the person, right? There are going to be situations where you need to just leave it be. There are going to be situations when you need to be very and be like, hey, you got this mini experience for me. You paid for it or you didn't pay for it. This is what we said we were going to do and you're not doing it. Hang on, don't get out yet. This is what you said you were going to do and you're not doing it, whatever it might be. And then there's going to be times whenever you need to not be direct and you need to just RCM them and you need to just be kind, right? And I think that has gotten a lot easier for me since I have read the color personality. He's literally picking his nose on you, on recorded too. Anyway, that has gotten a lot easier for me since I have read the color personality books because I am better able to decipher what kind of person each of my customers are and be able to figure out how best to talk to them. So if you have not read those books yet, I highly, highly, highly encourage you to do that. We have multiple Zoom trainings on those books as well in the YouTube page. So if you go to like our YouTube page and if you look through the videos or even maybe search for color personality or something, you should be able to find those. And you should check those out because it really, really helps to tell if somebody is yellow, green, blue, or red, whatever, how you're going to talk to them, how you're going to proceed through it. And then always checking in with your customers about getting them thriving for free. I mean, this Zoom, like there's only so much that we can do for customer retention. And I feel like I'm literally repeating myself always. Does anybody have like any sort of question or anything specific that you want me to try? Remington, didn't I say don't touch the balloons? So how about you come back up here and you stop touching the balloons? Okay, thanks. I would love to share how I'm networking in the gym. Yes, go for it.
So if my kids start talking, sorry. So recently I've been in the same gym for like probably 3 or 4 months. And I was there for about 2 months before I really started thinking like I know how much it's helping me. Can you stop? How much it's helping me in the gym. Thinking that, give it here. I'm going to step out the car because this is ridiculous. So basically what I've been doing is I'm like basically talking to them in the gym. And it's hard because at first I was like, I'm scared to talk to random people. And honestly, if you're more inclined to talk to, like for myself, I don't talk to a lot of women because I just my personality, I'm a lot more comfortable. I've always trained with men. So I'm more comfortable and it's not as many men as I'd like to see on our team and stuff like that. So about a month ago, I really started getting out of, this keeps doing that, getting out of my comfort zone. And
okay, so she's been getting out of her comfort zone and I think she's talking to people in person at the gym. I think is the gist of what she's trying to say here. And I think that that is something that obviously all of us need to do better at, especially me, at talking to people in person, in our area, in our niche, right? So Haley lives at the gym. That's what Haley does. That's like her whole brand. She goes to the gym. She's getting to know people all the time. She's seeing people there regularly. They know that whatever it is that she's using is working because they see it. They see her at the gym. They see her using this product, right? So adding people on social media that you're meeting in person, great way to do that. Talking to people in person about the product, great way to get them interested in the product, right? Like mentioning it. If you are a social butterfly, if you are somebody that can go in front of others and talk about it, do that. If you are somebody that struggles with that, you need to do it more, right? Like I'm talking to myself here. If you are somebody that struggles with talking to people in person about the product, you need to do it more. That's the only way you're going to get better at it. I was telling Gina last night on our one-to-one, I sucked at social media. I sucked at social media. I had no idea how to post. I had no idea how to work it. The reason why I teach you guys how to work social media is because Courtney told me if you don't know how to do it, you need to teach somebody how to do it because then you're going to learn how to do it. So I started doing work with me Zooms. I started teaching everybody how to use social media. And oh my gosh, look at that. Surprise, surprise. Now I'm really good at social media. When we do the things that we're not good at more, we get better at it. So if customer retention is your struggle, please, 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 please do more of it. Do more of it. Do more customer check-ins for absolutely no reason other than, hey, how are you doing today? What's going on in your life? How are your kids? Where, what is your husband up to? What do you have like coming up this weekend? Right? Just love on people. Just talk to them. Don't just, okay, you're my customer now. Goodbye. Don't need to talk to you anymore, right? Like you have to still maintain that relationship with them. And I promise you, your business will change for it. When they are comfortable with you and they know that you're not just gonna poof and disappear, right? They are far more likely to bring their friends and their family to you as well, right? Because then at that point, let's say I was a really crappy promoter and I'm telling somebody like, hey, if you bring your two friends, you're going to thrive for free, right? And I'm a really crappy promoter and I don't really help people out that well. So then this lady is like, sure, I'm going to bring my two friends and they're going to order with you too. Now I'm being a crappy person to three people. But now it comes back on my original customer, right? Because she was like, my friend Tracy sells Thrive and she does it this way. And like, you're going to let, you know what I mean? Like now it comes back on her. Her two friends are like, that lady sucks. That lady hasn't helped us at all. Like I had so many questions and she didn't answer them and she wasn't my friend and I was just a sell to her, right? You have to be a good person to have good people in your life. So be a good person. I'm sorry. This was probably like the worst customer retention Zoom ever. Like I'm like, I'm going to talk about X, Y, and Z. And then I get on here and I'm like, I've already talked about X, Y, and Z like 72 times already. So I don't know how else to talk about customer retention. But I love you guys. And I have to go make like 72 birthday cakes now and cupcakes and like brownies and all of your birthday treats, because when two boys turn 7, I mean, they need lots of treats.
Lots.
Fill them up with sugar.
They need 7 treats each.
Yes, they do. I'm going to open the door, I promise. And we got them bikes and we got them drones and we got them fit watches because they wanted fit watches like mommy. So I'm so excited for them to open up their presents and have such a great birthday. Okay. I love you guys.
Have a great day. Love you guys.
Love you. Have fun.
Don't forget credit stacking promo.
Yes. Credit stacking promo from 4 to 7 Central Standard Time.
Can we take a picture?
Yes.
Can everyone smile? I don't have everyone in my camera because I only have a cell phone. I'm going to do it a few times. Stay put.
Just smile.
Just keep it. Sorry, guys. Okay, I think I got everyone that has cameras on. Thanks, guys. See ya.
Love you.
Love you guys. Bye.